Are you required to attend mediation in a family law case or in your divorce? And the answer to the question is maybe. My name is Doreen Yaffa. I'm a board certified marital and family lawyer here in Florida, practicing for over 26 years. Look, there are 3 reasons why the court will likely order you to go to mediation. One is before you get a hearing for temporary relief. You know, in some counties in Florida, such as Palm Beach County, you are required by way of what they call an administrative rule to first go to mediation in good faith to try to settle your temporary relief issues before the court will provide you with an actual date for a hearing. However, like in Broward County, you are not required to first go to mediation. You can simply call up and get your hearing date. Second reason you'll be required to go to mediation is when you have a trial date scheduled. Most courts will require, by way of the court order, for the parties to attend mediation somewhere close to that trial date. Obviously, in an attempt to try to get you to settle your case and not have to come to trial. Third reason, the court can impose and court order the parties to attend mediation. It has discretion to do so, but if it feels that it's necessary under a number of reasons, it can order the mediation. Now, those are the 3 reasons or ways in which you would be required to attend mediation, but more likely than not, and in most of the cases that I deal with, people, meaning the parties and their lawyers, generally go to mediation to have that mediator there to try to help the parties to come to an agreement. And they do so voluntarily. So I think mediation is a great process. Look, I have a client by the name of Joe who hired me right before trial, and he didn't want to go to mediation. The court had imposed a mediation on the parties prior to trial, and he said, look, Doreen, I have already been to mediation 3 times with my wife. It hasn't worked out. We just end up, arguing. It's expensive. And I really don't want to go. And I said, look, this is a court order. I know this judge, and more likely than not, if I went and asked her if we could get out of it, she would say no. So let's not go there. And I convinced him not to go there. Guess what? We go to mediation. We spent about 8 hours, maybe it was 9 hours now that I think about it, at the mediation, but we settled the case. Didn't have to go to trial. Everybody was satisfied with the result. And Joe now is divorced and has moved on. So if you have questions about mediation, or if you have any issues that you want to discuss with regard to family law or divorce, as always, just give us a call. Happy to talk to you.